never really right time obtuse. Getting in the fight, I might lose. Never really had the bout nice boobs. Flipping out to Waku 992. Picking up the mic to spike my views. Keep it kinda like haikus. I'ma take the night to write my news. What's the height I wanna strike my noose? People never really gonna understand this, why I gotta write a symphony. I'm just making use of what I know, so I'm guessing I prefer to do it rhythmically. But I never really seem to get it right. The imperfectionist is just a kid in me. Yeah, I struggle as an artist, I'm the face of definition, woo, the epitome. And I've always had a problem hating on myself, stacking up my wealth to put it on a shelf and throw it down a well. And maybe I rebel to feed it to the devil, never would repel people that I seek to meet in evil hells. Reaching like a leash, I seek it to excel. A cheeky freak that isn't Greek up in the shell, but my mystique is just unique enough to sell. I'm a lyricist, not a rapper, broken so and not a musician. Not the fame or any glory, truly doesn't matter. Never really wanna get a hit of chatter, wanna make you smile, maybe.
Welcome to Wolf Talk Podcast, and I'm here with Levi Lee. How are you doing today?
Pretty good, Harry. How about yourself?
Doing pretty good. So I just happened to run across a banner that you put out about coming to Ohio.
Yeah, I am going to be a head support act with FJ Outlaw alongside with City Chief, November 29th and 30th.
Yeah, I saw that you were at the Vortex.
Yeah, I got the Vortex on the 30th in, what is it, Akron, and then Scully's on the 29th in Columbus.
Nice. So where you look? So you're in Kentucky, right?
No, I'm in Tennessee.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm in Clarksville, Tennessee.
Awesome. Well, Ohio, great to have you.
Oh yeah. Well, I was born in Detroit, so
Were you?
yeah, I'm a city boy myself. But when I was 9, I moved to the sticks, so I got a little bit of gangster and a little bit of hillbilly in me, you know. So yeah, that's like one of my main songs that I have is Hillbilly Gangster. So that's one of my biggest singles so far.
So what got you into music?
Basically, I've always been influenced in music since I was very young. My parents, they've been, my mom, she sang and played piano. My dad, he was in a metal rock band, and he actually got signed to Capitol Records, and stuff didn't really go that well. And enough said of that. But yeah, we just been very musically inclined as a family, and I got taught very young to, if I can hum it, I could play it and sing it and do it all. So,
That's
and
awesome.
yeah, I just been practicing ever since.
So you've basically just had it in your life forever.
Yeah,
So that's cool. That's cool.
ever since what my pops has told me is that he played bass to my mom's stomach because he was a bass player, and yeah, it, about like 2 years old, I was playing piano, and about like three, I had a drum set. 4 years old, I had a recording, like a little record player, that I could record my vocals on and do that. And yeah, then I moved up and invested in some, higher quality
Equipment.
equipment, yeah,
Yeah.
technology. So yeah, it's crazy what you could do nowadays from inside your own room.
So just out of curiosity, would you ever? Do you still have the old CDs or tapes that you have?
I do not. From over the years and years of just, basically spring cleaning and just, getting rid of stuff out the house, cleaning up, and all that stuff. Yeah, no, I don't. But I have some guitars and stuff, but I would have to go digging through the garage to get them.
I'm sure it'd be kind of cool to hear some of that old school stuff that you did.
Oh yeah,
You're probably go like, what the heck was I thinking?
oh yeah, no, it's pretty cringy. I say myself because it's listening. I'm listening to myself back and forth, and yeah, it gets cringy after a while. So I'd say my older stuff would be very underdeveloped and cringy. So, but yeah, it would be a kicker and a laugh. So
So as I was looking through your stuff, your pages and stuff, you've like progressively got bigger, like really fast.
well. I wouldn't necessarily say I'm big. Um,
Well, no, I
I
said big.
like yeah. I just I don't feel like I'm getting there as fast as I should be. Uh, but it's a time game, and it's about you know when the time comes, and
Mm-hmm.
when that time comes, you got to have a team behind you. So it's just preparing for that moment.
Well, independent does take a little more time than because you don't have the capital behind it, meaning funds.
Right. Yeah, that's the hardest part. Basically, me and my pops, we work together as a business, doing construction and doing this music. So we kind of basically both invest in on both, uh, businesses, and I think it's actually a really cool opportunity, for me to have with my pops.
That is cool.
So yeah, I mean, me and him, we're kind of same. So we butt heads, but we have our moments, and then we get together and we figure them out, and we move on. So
So I don't know if you saw what I said about the vortex, but I will be there.
you will be there.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah, I'm glad to meet you in person.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
fun. Yeah.
I will stream it live.
Oh, you're streaming it live.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be real good. Yeah,
So,
just basically this Halloween I had a show at the G Spot in Nashville, Tennessee. It's like this little underground bar. It was actually Young Bucks bar. So, but I just put together a really good set. I would say it's about like 16 minutes. It's pretty decent. Um, but I had a lot of really good feedback from the people there. So
oh, awesome.
yeah, I believe the new stuff that I'm coming out with that I have on my new sets and furthermore is way better than I had them like a month and a half ago, 2 months ago. So I'm pretty much returning back with a new and improved Levi. So
That's awesome.
yeah.
So what made you come up with that name?
So Levi is my grandpa's name, and Lee is my middle name. So, but my grandpa, he's also was very musically inclined, and him, my grandma, and my mom, they taught me how to sing. So I took that to heart, and I was like, I'm gonna just show respect to his name, and then I made my brand off of it, Levi Lee.
There you go. That's how I came up with my kind of the same scenario with my record label.
Yeah,
Because I was my brother had passed away before I was born because he was
right.
premature. So my dad was very sad about the Ver name not being a legacy.
Yeah,
So I put the Ver name in the record label so that would carry on.
yeah. I find that very humbling, and there's a bit of selflessness in it too. I believe. You know what I mean? It just it honors that
Absolutely.
person. So
So what you got coming up in 2025?
2025, it's gonna be interesting. So I got I would say two albums I'm gonna be releasing. One album is gonna be me. So look, I got a whole bunch of features rolling out that are some big features, some smaller features, some locals out of Detroit and Ohio. My goal is I got Muddy Water Gang from Detroit. I'm trying to get Brian Durst. I want him to do a song with me. I got Leroy
I'm
Biggs.
I'm friends with Brian Durst.
Heh, yeah, I've been over at his house a couple times. I recorded a song with him actually. Well, not with him, but he recorded my vocals and mixed and mastered and engineered one of my songs.
That's
Um,
awesome.
so, but yeah, I want to get a feature with him. I'm getting a feature with Leroy Biggs. I'm doing some stuff with Chop Easy, um, Banjo Cliff, Hickerbilly. We got all kinds of different features coming along, and I'm trying to get FJ Outlaw as a feature as well. But we're gonna see how that comes with time. But I know that I got Little White. I know that I got Little White, and we're gonna drop one of them songs too. So it's gonna be a very eventful year.
Good.
So yeah, I just try to stay humble and try to push myself to 200%.
So you gonna be touring? Have you got any shows lined up?
I say, let's see, I got this FJ show. Or these FJ shows. I got a Little White show. It's like a weekend before Thanksgiving. I think it's on the 23rd or something like that. But it's like a cannabis show or whatnot, and I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
be headlining alongside Little White. Um,
Cool.
and there's also I can't think of it. I just now it just happened today. I'm hopping. I think it's a Mercotic show, one of his birthday bashes. So they had a fallout with an artist. Well, not like a fallout, but he had to cancel because he at
Right.
the time requested him to be at another show, so he had to do that. So I got the slot in, and we're gonna go turn up in I can't remember where it's at, but it's in Tennessee.
Oh, that's awesome.
So yeah, that's gonna be a good time as well. Um, and then I think we were also talking with FJ. I think March we're gonna I'm not. I don't know for sure, but probably gonna do a 10-day or a 10 show date tour. So y'all be ready. We're gonna be in the same area as we were. That's what I was told, but don't put it on me. I'm just letting you know it's possible that we're gonna be doing it in March.
So it'll be 10 days in a row.
10 day. Well, not in a row. I would think it would be like a weekend thing.
Oh, okay.
Like Friday, Saturday, or like a Wednesday, Friday, something around like the weekend. To
Right.
keep the money up in the business.
Well, there you
So,
go.
but
Sounds like you
yeah,
big things are coming.
and I also like I basically purchased a printing, like not a screen printing, but it's a I can't remember what it's called. It's like a sticker. You print the stickers out for the shirts, and I could do hats, cozies, and everything. So I got a whole line of merch coming out. We just wrapped up my website, levilee.com, so you can go check that out.
Oh, there
Uh,
you go.
you pre-save you some merch, before we make it and everything. Um, yeah, we got all kinds of stuff coming in and rolling. So,
It sounds like 2025 is going to be your year.
uh, yeah, we working a mix between construction and this. It really it's really a lot of work, but we'll make it.
I feel it. I always get told I work too much
Uh,
because I'm always finding people to interview.
yeah. Well, I really appreciate you for letting me come on to
Oh,
this interview today.
absolutely.
So,
Absolutely. So, anything else coming up that you want to discuss?
let me check Facebook real quick. That's how I'm gonna know, just to make sure. Something I may have posted. I just did the Afro Man show not too long ago. Let's see. I'm not. I don't know if you're familiar with Obsolete.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be doing a. I'll be doing a Mid Mojo. What is? It's hard to read this. Mid Mojo tribute with along with his birthday jam. 12, 13, 24. So
Okay.
we'll be hitting that in December, and that will be in Marionville, Missouri. My boy Keith Cash will be there. Obsolete, Sweet on the beat. Uh, we got all kinds of people coming there, so
That's awesome.
it's going to be a really good time. And let me see if I got anything else. I know I got the Thanksgiving show, and that's going to be in Lake Ozark, Missouri, and that's on the 23rd of November. So that's gonna be a good one right there. I know for sure because I know Little White likes to party.
There you go.
Um, That's about all the shows I have up right now. But any other like future shows that I have, I'll be having my managers put them on bands in town.
Okay.
uh, and through there you can click the ticket sale. You can go buy your tickets through there, and basically it shows that you're buying your tickets through my links, stuff like that. So yeah, my band's in town at Levi Lee. That's where you'll find my up and coming shows and anything that has to do with booking and all that information.
Awesome. Well, I'm excited for the event at Vortex. I just saw that you were coming to town after we already set this up, and I was like, "Holy crap!" I was like, "Babe, we gotta go."
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. I know FJ Outlaw likes to party too. That he's a really honest, humble person. He actually the last what was it 2 nights that I was on the last tour, he fronted me the money for a hotel
Mhm.
because I was sleeping out the Saturn, and just
Right.
I was rough dogging it the whole time. And yeah, he gave me a couple $100 to get a hotel for a few nights, and
Oh, there you go.
yeah, I was very grateful for that. And anytime I post, this man is liking my stuff, so I'm sitting there like hell yeah. So yeah, me and him we support each other back and forth, and I'm also working with City Chief, which he does like beats and he engineers and does all that good stuff. So I'm trying to get a couple beats with him, and work some deals out with FJ, and get that little white thing rolling. And also, I got the Leroy Biggs thing rolling, along with Muddy Water Gang. I also got a couple songs with them that I'm dropping. I recorded one with Mark Gorson, and then I also recorded one with TW Ice. I'm wanting to get one with Campaign, but what because I traveled over there for the weekend, and I stayed at their house, and for I'd say 4 days. And basically we all just were just chilling, recording. We went over to Hickory Billy's house, recorded a song with him, and yeah, we were just chilling, smoking, having good times. So, but yeah, we got all these songs gonna be coming out in the next couple months, and we're gonna be dropping it pretty soon.
Do you ever think about doing one with Kentucky Music Mafia?
Kentucky Music Mafia, we can make it work. For sure. I don't discriminate on doing any kind of features. I'm very versatile with what I do. So, I mean, I could do country, I could do country rock, I could do R&B. I can I could do anything in between. I just basically if I can't perfect it, I work on it until I do. So,
That's awesome.
it's yeah, I just have the I would say perfect pitch. I can hear the chord and play it on a guitar without even knowing the chord. It's just it comes in my head like that. So I don't know. I'm just musically inclined.
Nothing wrong with that. Like I was in band for 8 years.
Band. I wanted
Hmm.
to be in band, but I never got to. I was always like the straight up student, to be honest. Yeah, sleeping in class, and so I'd get extracurricular like stupid classes and
Oh,
stuff like that. So
I'm not gonna lie. I had a lot of those myself, and like
yeah.
not so much high school. It's more like middle school.
Yeah. No, it was all throughout high school, like, because I only went to brick and mortar school for my freshman year, and then I did Penn Foster, which is an online course. I paid $4,500
Damn,
to yeah over the span of a couple years. But and after I paid it off, I got my diploma. But I basically finished 3 years and 6 months and got to go get a job and not have to worry about anything at
that's cool.
16 years old. So, but I was a straight AB student online,
There you go.
like, because I was able to focus. There's too much bullshit in
I
our
know,
education
right?
systems. Especially people trying to be controlling, and they want you to learn something their way. You got to experiment, learn stuff, that makes sense to you. So
Right.
that's how I was able to adapt and become an AB student instead of a straight F student. So I think that was pretty cool. And I got a diploma, and hey, we're here and we're making money moves. So
Yeah, there you go.
yep, that's the goal.
But yeah, as far as the Vortex goes, I'll be there. I'll stream the whole event live on my page.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have a good performance. I hope y'all are ready. Word through the grapevine, your boy's gonna be getting the whole crowd drunk. So we're gonna make it. It's gonna be a good time regardless.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm bringing it's an experience. I'm not playing a show. It's an experience. Y'all are gonna vibe and enjoy every single minute of it of the whole entire thing. I swear.
Well, I can't wait for the show. It's going to be exciting.
Yeah. I FJ he basically hit me up. He was like, "You want to hop on this?" I was like, "Oh yeah, you already know." And yeah, from there we just basically I've held off on basically putting the flyer out until today. My manager was like on my butt. He was adamant about me putting it out. I was like, okay, because I wanted to build animosity a little bit,
Right.
give it a little bit of time, But yeah, I just fully dropped it today, and I think I have a
Yeah.
pretty good. Um, I think it's a pretty good reaction. Yeah, I got 6 shares, 8 comments, and 19, likes. So, and it's only been 3 hours. I think
Yeah, I
that's
know.
pretty good.
I just saw it. I was like, "Holy crap, we're going."
Everybody seems like they're down. So, yeah, everybody in the comment section seems like they're down. So it's gonna be yeah, for sure, gonna be a good time. And then
Yeah.
I also want to hop on a tour. I think I was hopping on a new breed tour soon.
Oh
So
yeah?
yeah, I'm hopping on a new breed tour, and also from playing the Young Buck show. I don't want to say too much, but word through the grapevine, I'll be opening up for Snoop Doggy Dogg. So
Damn.
we'll be making that, and then I also have the Jelly Roll After Show, and that's in Columbus, Ohio. So, and that'll be after his show at the arena at the bar across the river. Um, or at a bar across the river. I don't know which one, but as soon as I get a flyer, I'll post it. That's
Okay.
that's Monday. It's coming up Monday. So, yeah, it's gonna be after his main show and all his management, and possibly, I don't know if he's gonna be there or not, but possibly, because why would his management be there and not him? You know what I mean?
Right. True.
So, and I'm the one out of two performers for the whole night.
Oh, good things are happening.
So it's just all about putting yourself in the right positions and working as hard as you can. And that's what I've been doing for the last 4.5 years while taking it professionally. Um, yeah, and not gonna lie, I've went through $500,000 learning, what to trust, what not to trust,
Mhm.
what to pay for, what not to pay for, what to use, and all that good stuff. And yeah, I would say easily half a million dollars. $500,000.
I'm not gonna lie, the whole I've probably said on one of the other interviews I've ever done because I've done like over 800 interviews in the last 4 years,
Yeah,
and I guarantee you this year is probably the best year I've ever had.
yeah,
Ever. So many good people have come into my life that have turned my business around just knowing them.
right. Yeah, I've had Muddy Water Gang this year. They came in, and we're actually word to the grapevine. Me, Mark, and my other managers are working together, trying to put together a tour where it's just us. We're headlining, and we bring in other local artists from whichever state we play in.
There you
So
go.
we're working deeply on putting together a tour with them, and I'm hopping on multiple other tours and getting like single shows here and there, and playing them when I can, and taking a break when I need,
Right.
and recording more content and songs. And what I really need to do is start recording more like face videos, being more interactive with my fan base on the camera.
Yeah.
but I'm always stuck working on the job site, and I look like a filth ball and all that stuff, and and then I get back to the house and I'm working into the studio, and
Yeah.
I get caught up, and yeah, it's just yeah, it's just a constant battle, but we'll make it work. As soon as I can lean off of the construction and I can lean more onto my content, then we'll make it work. Like, still, I haven't. I hardly make money off of anything yet, but we're putting it in the works to where we can make money off of stuff. But I'm gonna tell you right now, most of your money is gonna be made off of merch,
Absolutely.
and also your like IRC codes for your music. And I'm gonna say this as an independent artist. You need to know how to distribute your music with the IRC codes attached underlay them in your music, which you need to go register your songs, and basically you pay money to have them verified so you can use them like on any platform. You can go in and say, "Hey, I'm going to create a story today," and I could click add music, and then, "Hey, I'm going to put 200% by Levi Lee." I can add that to my story, without getting flagged or, uh, you know, them attacking you. Like Meta, Meta will attack you if you don't get anything verified. They're gonna say it's copywritten, and you're not gonna be able to gain
Right.
anything off of it. So it's a constant battle of what to know. And it's I hardly know. There's I've only cracked the ice, so
Yep.
there's so much more to know.
Well, good things are coming for me next year as well. So I'm taking this year and taking what I've already got and gained, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna triple it next year.
Oh yeah. It's just all about perception. What I say, winning's a perception. Basically, you want to see yourself somewhere. It's just all about putting together steps of putting yourself there.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically that.
Like I know for sure the app will be out next year for my radio station.
Yeah.
For sure.
What is it going to be on iOS and Android or
Mm-hmm. Both.
sweet?
Yep. You can download it and then it just plays all the radio stations. Like I'm gonna do a lot more focus on my radio station next year as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get start doing some more broadcast like new like um ads, stuff like that. I
Well,
want to
I'd
get
like to
more into the radio station gig.
when you get it together, send it over my way. I'd like to be like one of the first people to get in there and figure it out. So for
Well,
sure.
I will send you the link when we get done here. It's already active.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah, I have like 81 songs just rolling
Okay. Yeah.
on,
Yeah. Send it over for sure. I'll get up in there and subscribe.
and right now it's just a link that you can save.
Okay.
Um, but it's on a loop,
Right.
and believe it or not, I actually get a lot of people that hear it.
Hell yeah.
So, I think we just discussed about doing one of your songs on there as well.
Uh,
And then
that's something with my manager. He probably said
yeah,
so.
your manager said that he was waiting for to make
They
sure that
IRC.
yep.
Yeah, they IRC code. We're waiting for my other manager. He's my personal manager that figures out all that stuff. So it's all being processed right now. So as soon as it gets popped out and I'm able to use it, we'll have it on air.
That's pretty cool cuz yeah, I would love to have it so that way I could put it on the radio station.
Yeah, I mean, basically, I'd say I've taken a step in the last 3 months where there was a point in time I was like, well, I either gotta, either do this as a hobby or I gotta take it a step further and I gotta hire people in. I gotta, take certain precautions and, make sure that my management, has a contract for anything and anything that I do, or anything that it's very in depth. So
Yeah.
we're working like a full legit business. It's even though there's no money being really made yet, I'm getting paid off the IRC codes and people listening to my music, but it's like pennies. So it
Right.
right yet it's not really nothing, of which I'm very appreciative for everybody listening, giving it a listen. And even if you don't like it, thank you for listening. I really appreciate it. I put in 200% of everything that I do on my music. That's
Mhm.
my goal, is to always provide an experience. And not only I make music for the people, I make music for myself. That's a most important thing. You got to make stuff that you like, and that's how it will go. That's how people will resonate, and people will, attract to you. You
Yep.
got to it's just got to be natural. So, yeah, I've never really paid for any promotion like through Meta or anything. It's just all been organic, which I know there's a lot of bots out there and stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, I could tell you about every day I got to go through and delete all kinds of dang group chats and spam things and fake people that have added me. And
Oh
you,
yeah.
you got to go in and look, and some will be like
Oh
uh,
jeez.
weight loss profiles, and some will be like explicit profiles, stuff like that. So it's very odd. It,
Right.
and then the more you have, the more you get flooded. So just got to keep deleting them, and they'll just go away. But I'm still fighting it. I accepted all kinds of different requests, and it just led to me getting flooded with people following me that were bots. So I've narrowed it down. So I got about like 150 that are spam that I gotta still delete. So it's been taking me forever.
Well, I'm not spam.
So no, it's wild. I'll get texts within my comment sections like, "Hey, love, come check out my site," and like stuff like that. And I'm like, "Whoa, get this out of my comments. This is not for that." We're about music over here. Not OnlyFans. So for sure, yeah. I don't like it. It's something that's one of my biggest pet peeves, especially with Facebook, because there's too many of them, too many spams, too many spams. I can't hear you.
I said you did a thumbs up, and then you got a thumbs up on the screen.
Thumbs up. Did I do a thumbs up? You keep cutting out.
Oh, I said that you did a thumbs up, and it came up on the screen. I don't know.
Oh, did I get a like?
Yeah, you'll have to see it later. It was funny.
But yeah, I mean, it's a very hard game. But you just gotta stay level headed and keep your chin up high, and take everything not to heart. Because there's a lot of snakes in this industry.
Absolutely.
You just gotta learn. You gotta learn for yourself. And what I want to do is come up with a book. What I'm working on is coming up with a book that explains, like, it's dummy proof, because I've seen all these websites that are like, this is how you do it and make a million views and da 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 da, but they say it in gibberish, like in words that are way, off to the left field, that even doctors have to look in a dictionary to figure out. So what I'm trying to do is write a book that makes it dummy proof to tell people this is what not to do and this is what to do. You know, so don't spend $500,000. Spend, maybe like $50,000 to get yourself, you know,
Right.
where I'm at. So I'm kind of sitting there. I'm always just figuring something out, trying to, teach somebody, because especially me working construction, I always try to teach somebody. We have people in and out all the time. So
All right. Any last things you want to tell everybody?
that'll be about it. But I really appreciate for you letting me get up on here and
Not a problem. Anytime.
get to know your fan base, and yeah, I really appreciate it.
So yeah, we'll see you at the Vortex on the 30th.
Vortex. We'll see you there. Hey, it's gonna be a good time. Trust me that it's gonna be a good time.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, we'll keep in touch and keep in contact of what's going on for the Vortex.
All right. Well, yeah, and also send me over that link, and
Okay.
I'll get up in there and have your stuff on rotation.
All right, sounds good.
All right, I really appreciate it.
All right, you have a great day.
All right, you too.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.